Hey everybody, Mostaf here, and you have another ranked Apex Legend game. So today we're gonna land artillery. There will be one more team coming with us, and it's me, McJaggerX as the Wraith, and the random as a Bangalore. So I try to stay away from a fight early on. I try to get a gun, try to get suited and booted before I start fighting. But if I have to fight, I will fight. So I land on top of this building. I immediately go in the door. I try to find a gun. I throw one and a longbow. I'm trying to look around to see if there's any way I can catch off guard. I don't see anybody, so I go downstairs. I hear him, and then I see him to the right by the truck. So I hit him for 12. I slide down, hit him for 45, and McJaggerX knocks him. Trying to look around, see where his other teammates are. Just making sure that I have McJaggerX's cover. So if he does get shot at, I can shoot at that guy and give him a safe route out. Just to push that guy back in the cover so he doesn't, McJaggerX doesn't get killed. So I see another teammate, he shoots at me, he misses, and he runs off to the left. I don't see him anymore, but I'm not paying attention to him because I don't have a body armor, I don't have heals, I don't have enough, I need to get more. So I just back off, and I just go searching. So I know there's one guy to the left, so I'm gonna go right. Go to the right, and I see a body armor. I see two body armors. Just make sure your teammates know that we got your back. We're trying to make sure we're being a good teammate as best as possible. So I do find a level 2 backpack. Find a helmet, find some light ammo, find some more light ammo, find an arc star. So now that I'm a little more situated, I go looking for that team. So it looks like he revived the guy we killed, the Pathfinder. So I do get shot at, and I'm trying to ping it out for my team, make sure they know where everyone's at. So I seen one that got revived. So there's two there, and then the guy with the sniper. So I immediately go right. I'm the last one to come through. I think it's smart to do that because Bangalore and Wraith, they're high mobility champions or legends, and I'm not. So I have to, play it slow. I had to position myself well. Like you see, I positioned myself very well there. I peel off the guy that's about hitting the Bangalore. I clip one clip his teammates, and then we killed the Pathfinder again. So I was trying my best to position myself for success as best as possible. It doesn't always work like that, but I try my best to. But I got a 3-1 and a longbow. I feel a longbow is very underrated. It's because I don't know. It does eat a lot of sniper bullets, But if you're hitting your shots, it really does do damage. So like I say, just if it's in the area, loot it. So I see there's nothing there. So I move way back to that body. Just make sure, I got everything he needed. Yeah, there doesn't see anything that I need. Drop the XX stuff I don't need. So I'm trying to make my way towards containment. Ping for my teammates to make sure they know I'm going and know where I'm going and know when I'm leaving. I feel like the ultimate accelerants are very slept on. Even if you're not Watson, they're still really good, because with Watson, you take an ultimate accelerant, her ultimate comes up immediately. That's why you always should keep an ultimate accelerant with Watson. But I still think it's good on other champions. It gets you that ultimate faster. I'm just trying to check around to see if anyone's here. I see it's unlooted, so I start looting. Call my lifeline drone ultimate immediately. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be able to use it. I do get a purple body armor out of it. That's really good. So They ping that there's a fight going on. There's a gold armor here. So I grab the gold armor immediately and I ping the purple. If they don't come, that's fine. You know, just making sure you know where that's at so you can backtrack. You know where it's about to be. You know that you can backtrack to it. So I'm pinging it for my teammate. He just really wants to get these kills on the third party. That's really good. Third partying is really a good source of getting kill points early. So Bangalore and McJagger, they go down and they start fighting. I'm shooting him. I see one, maybe two in there. I'm just trying to call it out for my teammates. So I do break one of the enemy teammates' shield. They get the kill. Actually get 2 kills. I see a whole bunch of bodies, so I'm trying to loot as quickly and as efficiently as possible. I'm trying to get everything I need. I see a lot of gold, a lot of purple in those bags. So I'm just trying to figure out what I need. I do hear another team to my right, so I close the door. I'm trying to tell our teammate to get inside. I'm picking up all this unnecessary stuff I don't need to be picking up. I'm trying to get everything I need. I'm trying to tell my teammate, you need to get inside. McJagger X is looting as well as with me. So there's 10 squads left, including us. I got 1 kill, 2 assists, and I'm still on the lookout for some more stuff, more kills, more loot, better positioning, just trying to keep my eyes open on everything. So I'm trying to go back and ping for my teammate that purple armor I found earlier, or I got earlier. So I go immediately back there and I ping it for him so he knows. So now, once I ping it, I'm on the lookout. I'm trying to see if there's anyone by us. I'm trying to see if there's any supply drops, there's any ultimates going down, there's anything going down that we can third party or we can snag a good vantage point. Just making sure I keep my eyes peeled about everything. I'm trying to keep a mental note about what's going on, what's my environment like, what's good places to be, what's good places that need to go, what's unlooted, what gives good coverage. So I'm looking around. I'm trying to see if anyone or anything is out here. I see a teammate, I see an enemy, and I'm telling my teammates that this is where they are. So we know where one of the 8 squads are. I'm not trying to shoot at that as much, is because look how far they are. I'm not going to be able to knock them or let alone get hits, as you can see, but I'm trying, I'm trying to let them know that we're here, we're not messing around, we need those kills. So I'm just trying to scare them off, get them into keep coming towards us so we can have a fight. I'm trying to get those kill points really early so we don't have to struggle later in the game. Looks like they seen a teammate seeing the enemy team. I'm not really worried about it, it's kind of far, so I'm just chilling. I'm trying to tell them this is a good vantage point because this is where the circle might end. I'm trying to predict where the circle might end so we can get there early. We can get there first, we can get the jump on it. So we were the first ones there, so those 7 squads, they have to come to us. We'll have a high vantage point and we'll see everything that's going on. So like I said, if it's sufficient for you, keep looting. So I'm trying to look around, trying to see what's going on, trying to see what's going down. I find a whole bunch of good stuff here. Shotgun bolt level 3, standard stock level 3. Just making sure I ping it out for my teammates, make sure I know, see if they need it or not. I'm trying to make sure I stay close to the team, because if they get fought, I don't want to be too far. I want to be, vigilant. I want to be there. I want to make sure if they do get shot at, I can lay cover fire so they can get into cover and they can heal. So we all thought it was a good idea to stay here just to make sure we can survey the area, see what's going on. So I'm trying to make sure I see there was a bunch of bodies right there. So I'm trying to see if anyone's in there, trying to loot up that excess stuff that we left. I'm trying to look over to the left. That's a high vantage point because a lot of people like to go up there. I see there's this supply ship. We're just gonna go over there. We're gonna see if it's been looted, or if we can get a good vantage point and see where anyone's at. I'm just trying to make sure we maximize our time. So it hasn't been looted. So I'm looking around. I don't really need any of this stuff, but I'm letting my teammates know that this is where it's at. This is that. There's a lot of energy ammo here. There's a lot of sniper ammo. There's a lot of shotgun ammo. There's just as best as possible. So I do let down my ultimate. I don't realize there's a team in front of me, and that's my fault. That's me not looking around. So you gotta make sure you survey your area, watch your surroundings before you start doing stuff to leave you vulnerable. So I could have got killed there. I could have got sniped. I could have got shot. I could have got killed. That's just me not surveying my surroundings. So make sure you're surveying your area. Make sure there's no one by you, especially if you're an immobile champion like Lifeline. Just make sure you're looking around twice as much. So I do find a purple stabilizer, purple barrel stabilizer. Mick Jagger X wants to go back. It's a good vantage point because that's where the circle's going, and we should get there early. We're trying to get there before everyone else. I'm still trying to look, still trying to see if I need anything. If I use anything, I can still grab it a little bit. I'm trying to figure out if I need any of this stuff. So I do have a lot of batteries, so I don't want it. I chill on that. I already have 6, so I don't need 12, but I do ping it for my teammates to make sure they know that there's more here. We go up and we're going to go back to artillery. It's in the circle, and we're trying to get there early. So those other 4 teams have to come to us. So I'm just trying to land some shots, just trying to poke a little bit. So they got to use their meds. They got to use their shields. They got to use their syringes, medkits, batteries, anything. I like to poke them so they can run out. So maybe in the future, if it ever comes down to that, me poking that early before we got to that big fight, it might give me the edge. I'll have heals because I didn't get touched. If I hit my shots, or if my teammates hit their shots, we'll be good. Don't have to use that last syringe or that last sale. So we do see a team up top. So we didn't rotate fast enough. You see, now they have the vantage point. Now they know where we're at. They have high ground. They can just look down on us. That's the best position to get high ground, especially for an immobile champion. So I see they got into a fight, got into a skirmish. I break through and I go up top. I see one. I light him up. I don't know what the other teammates, his other teammates are. So I light him up and I get down immediately. I'm trying to poke. I'm trying to make him vulnerable because now he has to heal up. So if we catch him healing up, there's no way he can switch his gun out and kill all 3 of us. So I'm trying to bide our time, trying to figure out what's a good vantage point. And us as a team, we're trying to figure out if this is a good place to be, if this is an area we want to be in. We try to make sure we're all communicating, we're all being together. I'm trying to watch our backs, I'm trying to make sure they don't come into us from behind. So I'm just looking around, I'm trying to keep my eye on that area. See how they go up on the other side? So they're maybe a decoy. Maybe I can catch one of them or 2 of them out off guard. So if they're hiding in the back, I can kill them. If they're hiding in the back, I can get some poke off, or I can get up there if I can. I'm just trying to position myself, better positioning, trying to be sly, try to get that good knock or that, surprise sneak attack. Just try to make sure I look at all angles. So I don't see a good angle up there, and my teammates are a little spread out. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to go. So I pinged this area, and we all think it's a good idea. So we all come in this little area. It's still in the circle. It's still a lot of cover there, and it's still looking out all vantage points. I can look over there to my right. I can look into the tunnel on my left. I can still look at the team up top. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best position. What's the best position I need to be in? What's the best team? What's the best vantage point to get that knock or to get that sight, that vision that I need to just figure out where everyone's at. There's still 4 teams left. So I'm trying to figure out, what's going on. So I get another pillow because my back's hurting a little bit. So now I'm back. So our team sees there's someone to our left in the tunnel that we just came from. And that's why this is a good vantage point. So now I can just peek through the door. Don't try to open the doors as much as possible. You can still peek through the little places that they have, the little windows that they have in the doorway. I'm trying to figure out if I could just, look my way around. I'm trying to get them off guard, take out their traps. If we need to push back there, we can push back there. And it won't be no problems. If we don't need to, that's wasting their time. That's wasting their tactical. That's wasting, their traps. They had to wait a certain amount of seconds to get those traps back up. So I'm trying to knock them down so that, we're just trying to gain as best of an advantage, even if it's a little one, even if it's that little trap they have to wait 20 more seconds to get up. We're still trying to gain as much advantage as we can. So I'm trying to watch that area because there's a supply drop. So I'm trying to watch it, see if they come. They go to it. They might not know we're watching it. They might go over there and see if they can get a little gold armor, or they can get, a Kraber or a Mastiff. So I'm just watching the area, trying to make sure that I'm covered from the teams to our right and still vision to the team to our left. So I'm trying to figure out, I need to stay back here. That's what I'm trying to figure out, if I should stay back here or if I should go back in the house and watch the other teams. So there is a bloodhound on their team. He keeps marking us. They know exactly where we're at. So they come out and try to poke us and try to get an early knock. That was a really good ultimate by Caustic. So now this forces me inside. So he ran up and he tried to be aggressive because he forced me inside. He could have hit me all in my back. But McJagger X is fighting the other two. So I'm trying to help as best as possible. Try your best to use your body to cover those doors. You see, I seen that my McJagger X was getting hit, so I tried my best to block the door for him so he can get heals. So now we're trapped, forced in this little room, and there's more than one team around us. That's the second team. So there's still one behind us in the tunnel, and there's still one in front of us. So our random does get a knock. Gibraltar does use this bubble, and that's a good time to push him because it's just them two. So now I'm on the lookout for the third one. I'm trying to figure out, what's a good position? Where is he at? I'm trying to figure out if I can get him a lookout, maybe a vantage point, or I can ping where he's at. I can get a general idea of where he's going. So I'm still on the lookout. We do get 2 knocks. That's really good. So I'm trying to figure out where they're at. So I see him and I start fighting him. He does break my shield. So I try my best to stay as healthy as possible. I do have 2 teammates, so I don't need to force anything. I can get him I can hit him his shield, break his shield, get him low, and our teammates can finish him off, like so. I broke his shield, and our teammates finished him off. So I have two kills, 3 assists, and there is one more team. So I have a general idea of where the team is. Now I have an idea where the team is. So I had a general idea where that team was because they didn't move from that spot. I try to keep my ear out, not my eye out, So I'm trying to figure out, where are they? I'm trying to figure out mental notes that they were up there. They might not move from up there. They still might be up there, If I didn't see them physically get knocked or taken out, I still have that mental note. I still have that thought in my back of my mind, like, are they still up there? Where are they? Where's those teams at? But these last 2 teams, so I'm trying my best to get my poke off with the longbow. So I'm trying to look around, try to waste time, maybe get a knock, I'm trying to just use up all their shield, use up every resource they have, so when they have to come down, so you see the circle, they're not in the circle. So we have a better chance of moving left. They have to come all the way down. We have a lot of cover here. They don't. So they come down, that's a vast open area. So I'm trying my best to use up the resources. Maybe get a knock or two, just trying to figure out what's best for me. How could I be of use, What are my resources that I can use to get those kills, to help my team out. So my resources is the longbow and my positioning. I have the long range. They also have long range, but our other two teammates don't. So I'm trying to figure out what's best for them, what's best for all of us. Those really big grenades to flush us out of that tunnel, but that was Mick Jagger did a phenomenal job of placing that portal that gets us in and out. So they threw the grenades, I put the portal immediately. You see, I'm trying to use my resources, my sniper. I'm trying to get as much damage as I can. So now they have to move, and they're low. So now I'm trying my best to use my resources. I get a lot of damage. I broke 2 shields there. So now I'm trying my best to go on the offensive. So I'm trying to use Bangalore's smoke as cover. I'm trying to use it as best as possible. I do get knocked, but I have all confidence in my team that they can do it. I get knocked, but it's a 2v1. So all they're trying to do is fight the caustic. They beat the caustic and we win. So all you gotta do, if you're a mobile champion in mobile positioning, just set yourself up, set your team up for success. That's what I did there, and that's how we came up with the dub. We all worked together, and we set ourselves up, set our team up for success. And it's Mos Def, and I'm out.